Hello everyone, it is once again that time of month where we choose the next month's TBR. So I have my handy dandy little TBR jar with me and let's just pick out the TBR prompts for April. I've decided that I want to choose 10 prompts this time. I think that's how many I did last time, but I still had books on my TBR. So in total I had like 14 books on my TBR for March. But for April, I want to do 11 books. 10 from the TBR jar prompts, and then 1 from our mystery book of the month. So, first of all, we're going to choose our mystery book. So let me pull up the random number generator real quick. All right, let me show you. Where's the button? Okay. 9. Let's see if that book has been chosen yet. I don't think it has been. Turns out 9 has already been chosen, so let's try again. 7. So here is number 7. It's looking pretty big. I think I know what one this is, just based on the size. But we'll see. Shut my eyes. I definitely know what it is. Yeah, it's The Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi. This book is about this woman who's like a retired pirate, but then she goes on one more quest and gets the gang back together. I'm happy this was picked, but also kind of terrified because it's so huge. I guess it's not as long as my current read. It's like 170 pages, or 470 pages, sorry. So here we go, our first book is The Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi by Shannon Chakraborty. All right, it is, hang on, let me go turn on my lights real quick. I, of course, chose to film this at like the worst time of day because the sun's going down. But all right, I'm gonna choose 10 prompts. The first one starts with your first initial, which is E for Eve. Next one. A book from an author you love. Amazing. Ooh. A book set in high school. Free pick, yay. All right, we're to number 5 now, which is a YA novel. These are amazing. I already know like what I'm gonna pick for them. A book by an author you've never read before. All right, that was number 6. Least favorite color on the title, which is pink. All right, 3 more. The next book in the series, amazing. Set in another world. This has been so good. These prompts are amazing. Okay, we have our last prompt. Here we go. A 3-word title, amazing. Let me go choose my books that will match all these prompts, and then I will let you know which books I chose. All right, I have chosen all of my books and I'm super excited about this TBR. It looks so amazing. So first of all, we have the prompt, 3-word title. And for that one, I'm going to choose Little White Lies by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This one is about a girl who joins a debutante ball kind of thing. I believe it's just like a little mystery, just Jennifer Lynn Barnes style, and I love her. I've been wanting to read everything she's ever written, so this is next. I'm so excited for it. So yes, Little White Lies. The next prompt I'm fulfilling is set in another world, and for that one I am choosing A Fragile Enchantment. This is by Allison Saft. I've heard pretty much nothing but good things about this book. It's set in a place called Avaland. It's about this girl who makes dresses and she can sew like feelings into the dress, I'm pretty sure. And then she meets this guy and you know how it goes. Just your classic YA romantasy, and I'm excited for it. I think the cover is really cute. I've only heard good things, so I'm hoping to get to this one this month. The next few we have are actually all a part of a series because I really want to finish a series this month. So for the first one, it was just free pick, and for that I am choosing Defy Me by Tahereh Mafi. This is just book 5 in the Shadow Me series, and then I'm adding this one on here. I've already read the first half of the novella and I just have Reveal Me left. So I'm making these one book because it's basically the size of one book. Book 5 is like really short. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. And then going along the same lines there, I had another one and it was just next book in series. And so for that, I'm gonna be choosing Imagine Me, which is the final book in the Shatter Me series. It's book number 6. I am nervous to say the least. But then there is a final novella, and for that one, the prompt is least favorite cover or least favorite color on the cover, and that is pink. And that's perfect for this one because clearly that is pink on there. So yeah, we're going to be finishing the Shatter Me series this month. I am so excited for it. This series has been a good time. It's definitely not going to be one of my favorite series of all time. It's like a 4-star series for me, but I really like it and I would totally recommend it. The next one is a YA novel, and for that, I am choosing a YA thriller, which is called Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. This one sounds so good. It just says, when legendary R&B artist Corey Fields spots Enchanted Jones at an audition, her dreams of becoming a famous singer take flight until Enchanted wakes up with blood on her hands and zero memory of the previous night. Who killed Corey Fields? And I've also heard just only good things about this one, so I'm very, very excited for it. I think that's my only thriller on here. Oh no, besides Little White Lies, but I think that one's just like more mystery. But yeah, I'm excited for that. The next prompt was a book by an author you've never read before. And for that one, I decided to go with a nonfiction because I've been on a nonfiction kick lately. And for that, I'm going to be doing Siesta Lane. This is by Amy Minato. Basically, this is just a story of her life, like a year in her life. And it just says like on the cover, 1 cabin, no running water, a year living green. It sounds so fascinating to me. And yeah, just been loving nature nonfiction, to be specific. And so I think this is just the next one I'm gonna pick up. It sounds really exciting and I think I'm gonna love it. The next prompt that we have is a book set in high school. And this one is perfect because I just started this series today actually, and I'm loving it so far. And that is Keeping 13. So obviously I'm reading Binding 13 right now, and I'm just going to probably pick this up in April. These books are just so huge. But basically this story, these 2 books in particular, about Shannon and Johnny. And Johnny is a rugby player. They live in Ireland. Shannon is this girl who has been bullied her entire life, and then finally she's had enough and her parents allow her to go to this private school, which is called Tommen College or something. I can't remember. But yeah, I'm loving the first one so far. And so I'm going to probably be picking up the second one next. And I know I said like Tommen College, but it's a high school because she's 16. All right, the next one I have starts with your first initial. And my first initial is obviously E. And this is so perfect because I wanted to pick this one up in April specifically. I've been planning it for months and months. And that is Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies by Heather Fawcett. I love this cover. I got like this special edition from Barnes & Noble. But basically this is about a woman who is writing an encyclopedia of fairies. And she has like one more species of fairies to research, and so she goes to the place where they live. But Emily Wilde is not like a personable person, and it's hard for her to get along with other people. So then she has like this work rival kind of guy who comes and is doing research too, and they form a little bit of a romance, but it is not a romance story. It's just like a subplot. It's just a cozy fantasy, and everyone has been reading this recently especially and loving it, so I think I'm gonna love it. The last but definitely not least book we have is a book from an author you love, and obviously my favorite author is Sarah J Maas. So we're going to be continuing the Throne of Glass series with Empire of Storms, which is book 6. in the Throne of Glass series. I am not going to be doing the tandem read between Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn because that sounds too much like homework to me and I don't think I would enjoy myself. I'm just going to read them separately. If I get through my entire TBR in April and I have some time, I'm probably gonna also read Tower of Dawn, but don't hold me to that because it's probably not gonna happen. And that is my entire April TBR. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really excited to read all these books. Let me know if you've read any of these books and if you like them. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.